Hold on to your headphones. This is your official warning. This podcast is explicit, unhinged, and very widely inappropriate for, most species. If you're easily offended, hate laughter, or think wombats shouldn't have opinions, now's your chance to scurry away.
I'm listening to your boring stuff, like...
Oh, look at Kia's makeup. She looks so sexy.
Yeah, you're on. You look like you're about to go out or something.
She does. She's got plans.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks sexy. She's got sexy eyes.
Look right now. This is for home.
You've got dinner plans.
She's wearing makeup and a dress.
Yeah, why are you wearing makeup?
Because I haven't had a shower. I came late.
Mate, you didn't look like that at work. Saying.
I did. It's the same makeup.
She did not wear smoky eyes to work.
No. She's gone samba dancing. She got that hair up.
Yeah, I had a date for 1 hour and then I came back. Yeah, sure.
Kia's that wealthy. She buys dresses just to wear at home.
This is my home dress.
I'm wearing this because I'm in front of you. I don't wear anything at home. I need to wear something.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay.
It's really hot.
Starting off strong.
Yeah, she's got her going out clothes and nothing else.
High boots at home.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, fuck. I gotta swap internets. So
Oh, bro. Can we just kill her off already?
No, you can't kill me off.
You know, we can continue this without Maddie, so... yeah. Viola's dead. Welcome to Tailcraft. I'm Aaron, and I'm your host and narrator, and I don't do facts, but that's just my intro.
But I do have a fact about you.
Oh, all right. Ooh. Great.
I just want to ask you, have you made your appointment for the colonoscopy?
No.
Not to get personal, but have you made your colonoscopy appointment?
I have not. These operations cost money, or you have to do what Ben did and do it awake. And I'm not up for that. How was that, Ben? How was the colonoscopy awake?
Tell us your experience.
It was one of the worst experiences of my life, and I don't want to talk about it. Right?
Bullshit, he loved it.
How many days were you flashing out yourself?
Oh, I'll tell you a story. So I read the instructions wrong.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
I drank the sachets and did all the bowel cleansing stuff, and I just felt like something was wrong, and I called my sister who's a nurse, and I called her. I was like, "Oh, I think I'm doing something wrong. You know, I've had all this, and I'm feeling really queasy in the stomach." And she's asked me, "Is it the next day?" And I said, "No, it's next week." And she, all she could say was, "Oh, Ben, buckle up." So I took it a week early, and then I had to do it again. I had to do it again the next week, which was just no fun. I woke up like halfway through, and the doctor wouldn't give me any more fucking fentanyl. So it's just like no good time. But yeah, that's probably enough for my fact. It wasn't a good time.
But you felt everything.
Is that all you've got? So yeah.
To clarify why we know so much about this, Ben and I both get colonoscopies annually.
Annually.
Get yourself checked.
They like extreme experiences. So.
It's optional.
Bringing up trauma now. Next.
All right. Well, Wombella.
If you want us to record them next time, you can
Save that for Patreon, yeah.
So, I'm Wombella and I eat Oreos, but I take the cream out.
Ew.
Wait. Is this a sexual thing? Or
It's not sexual.
Yeah, this is actually a thing Kia does in real life. Travis and I we saw Kia the way, okay, how do you eat an Oreo, Ben?
she doesn't twist it, lick it, and pull it?
She twists it, scrapes out the good stuff, and then eats the biscuit.
But what's weird is that she licks the biscuit. aggressively.
And throws away the cream.
Yeah, I lick it. Because I want it soft. I wanted to have it soft.
Oh, soggy biscuit. Gross.
Sloppy biscuit.
That's fucked. So, hang on. So you, Kia, as a person, open up an Oreo biscuit, scoop out the cream, ditch the cream, and then eat the biscuits.
Where do you put the cream? I don't get it.
Don't ask.
She saves it for later.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm Maddie and I play Viola. Now, an interesting thing about Viola is that she does have a taste for blood, but there's one thing she will not murder, and that's huntsman spiders, Stephen.
I fucking knew it.
Just saying, they're like harmless creatures.
Okay, like, side fact for Timothy is that he's absolutely terrified of spiders. He's that kind of guy that if there's a spider in his house, he'll completely burn his house down to kill the spider.
You just take it inside the jar. That's it. Took it to the freaking park. That's all.
You walked it all the way to the park.
Steve was, no, don't bring it here. I'm going to die.
Shut the fuck up.
We like it, Timothy.
You know, nothing's more degrading than after she's paying you out and they go, oh, we like you.
I know.
Thumbs up.
Don't worry, Stephen. We love you. It's like, okay. You could have just left that out.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Stop crying.
No, I'm Stephen. I play Timothy Sneakfoot, a thief, opportunist, ogre killer, and sometimes the occasional animal. Something about Timothy you should know is that since Wombella ate that guy, he is completely turned and now he's vegetarian.
Oh, of course he is. That fits the character so well.
Heaps more skinny.
Skinny as hell. Like,
Do you have anything vegetarian on the menu?
Yeah, 100%. There's 100% that guy. He hasn't had an opportunity to do that yet, but his every time he goes to sleep at night after Bombella ate the guy, he's just having nightmares of that. He can't think of anything worse.
His doctor has told him that he's iron deficient, but he refuses to take supplements.
Just dizzy.
Yeah, 100%.
He's always lightheaded.
Passing out.
I like this energy, guys. All right, where do we want to take off from, guys? Everyone had their own thing going. Who wants to start?
I can't even remember what happened.
Dude, it was last week.
Aaron tried to rate me for like that whole episode.
Oh, that's right.
No, you just keep thinking that you...
Dude, that's called trauma. She doesn't trust men.
Viola fact.
Well, I'm just saying it was a weird old dude and he took me to a roofie tavern and then I'm not supposed to think it.
Yeah, that was your idea. I'm pretty sure.
And he's like, oh, come back and stay with me the night. I'll keep you safe. Heard that before.
All of this was just like in Viola's mind. Like, it wasn't actually called a roofie pub.
Yeah, she was actually roofied the whole time.
She was the roofier.
you should have raped him instead.
God, yeah.
The other way around.
I'm just going to pull a Uno reverse.
No.
Okay, we'll start with Grizzly and Viola. The Roofy Inn buzzes with low conversation as the door swings shut behind the announcer, his dramatic exit still hanging in the air like stale smoke. The tavern murmurs. Grizzly, still in your Jack Russell form, your ears twitch as you hear that familiar voice again, the collector.
Oh my! So anyway, as I was saying...
You trot toward the center of the tavern, weaving between boots and chairs. There he is. Not hiding, but right in the open, working the room, his long coat still dusty from the arena chaos. Standing in front of three rough-looking individuals, all armed and watching him with skeptical eyes. The collector gestures animated, clearly trying to recruit them.
Do you know I almost had that wombat? I was going to make her part of my collection. I was going to turn her into a rug. Shame. Not much of a fighter, really. If I were a betting man, and I am, I'd put my coin on the owlboy, though I defeated him quite easily as well. You see, with me, you're in good hands.
Well, actually, Timothy fucking crushed it against that ogre, but
Oh my god, there's a talking dog.
yeah, Chris goes. I mean, what? Woof.
Oh my.
Bark.
Oh, you seem very collectible. And he grabs you at the scruff.
Hey, I'm a Jewish dog. I'm a New Yorker dog over here. Get your fucking mutts off me, bro.
Perhaps you'd be worth a pretty penny.
Viola, I'm stung over here. Get the fuck over here now. I'm a hot dog.
Viola just kind of side-eyes and ignores the situation and goes back to talking to the old man. So anyway, this food's actually pretty good.
Right? I know.
What star rating do they have on their Roofy ratings?
Viola.
Well, if it's anything like our Spotify rating, it appears they had 5 stars for quite a while, and then someone gave a 1-star review and didn't say why.
Damn.
So could probably really use the help of some faithful listeners to rate it 5 stars if they haven't done that yet. Like if they got to this episode and they haven't rated it 5 stars yet. Episode 12? I mean, come on.
So wait, I'm held by the scruff.
Let's all wait just a few seconds for anyone listening to go and perhaps give you a 5-star review.
Is this intermission?
Because I need to go fill up my drink bottle.
Yes.
Parched, no.
I have to pee, so I'm just going to give everyone a minute.
I have to pee too.
Okay, we're back. Thanks for the reviews, guys. In-game reviews.
Grizzly, you were saying?
So Viola has just no harms or cries that the collector's just there, just free as a bird. And she's just chill with that. Holding me at the scruff.
He's got a magic butt plug. I'm not going to mess around with that.
Ben can also change back at any time. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah. Totally.
So the old guy turns to you, Viola, and he's like,
It seems as though the arena master is pitting your friends against one another.
Yes, it does seem that way.
How does that make you feel?
Well, one of them's my friend, one of them's just some other random shapeshifter that we picked up along the way, so I'm keen to see how this plays out, to be honest.
Grizzly, the collector goes, I'm going to put you in this cage of collection, and we're going to do something with you later.
Grizzly quickly morphs back to his human self.
Oh my!
Oh my!
Oh, it's you!
Get your hands off me, you dirty ape! He's a man, he's a man. I can talk!
He can talk.
I can sing!
I can sing.
Dr. Sayers,
Oh, Dr. Sayers.
On that, we cut back to the locker room. The word of the upcoming fight between Wombella and Timothy is spread like wildfire, whispered between the collared fighters like a morbid bit of gossip. Some glance over with pity, others with a glint of cruel interest. Ryland stands close by, arms crossed, keeping his voice low as he huddles with Wombella and Timothy.
I'm Thor of Asgard.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, guys. I'm so sorry. I can't help you with this one. I'll do my best to get you out, but it seems like tomorrow you're gonna have to fight.
Then we need to have fun today.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just go have fun, Wombella.
Sounds like they want to fight each other.
Okay, Timothy. Look, there might be a way out for you. You said you could turn into a squirrel, right?
Or, potentially. I'm still workshopping it.
I'm not saying this is option number 1, but there's a squirrel-sized hole in one of these vents that you could squeeze through if you got small enough.
What about me?
Yeah, exactly. What about Wombella? I don't want to just escape without her. I'd rather figure out another way.
Well, Wombella, Timothy's the one he's after. Timothy's the one he wants.
Yeah, but he would use her to get to me.
If Timothy's not here, there's no reason for you to fight.
And then what is going to happen to me? Like,
We'll find a way out.
yeah, sure.
And he holds your hand, he holds your paw, and he says,
Together.
Together. Nah, I think your intentions are different to mine. I want to get out of here. We can have fun tonight, but that's it. Nothing else.
Well, define fun.
Hey, Timothy, this wombat's really direct.
I told you that before.
I don't want you to have expectations from.
I get it. No feelings.
No strings.
Let's just have fun tonight. Speaking of fun, Timothy, if you're not going to escape, let's choose your outfits for tomorrow.
Yes.
How romantic.
Rylan gives a quick nod, motioning for Wombella and Timothy to follow. He leads them across the locker room, weaving between the fighters, until he stops in front of a heavy, unmarked door. Without a word, he swings it open. And you cannot believe your eyes. Inside is a glorious wardrobe, stretching wall to wall, packed with costumes, outfits, armor sets, cloaks, masks, and props. Everything you could possibly imagine, all designed to craft personas for the arena.
I'll pick Timothy's. Timothy picks a kimono.
I thought maybe, if it's possible to still get the crowd on your side, we could take advantage of the fighter's wardrobe.
It's all fancy kimonos.
And super overpriced engagement rings.
Oh, Timothy's not sweating.
Maybe I can pick up a dog one, and then people will think that I am a dog instead of a woman.
Whatever you guys want to do, you just tell the microphone what you'd want to choose, and we'll do that tomorrow, okay?
Can you get me a really women's small size firefighter costume? It reminds me of my buddy back at home.
Yes, we have that. A squirrel in a firefighter uniform.
And Wombella's not any dog, she's a Jack Russell.
Why am I copying it?
And Wombella, as you're putting on the Jack Russell suit, Rylan is behind you, sort of zipping it up.
Oh, this is a bit tight. I hope I didn't catch your hair.
Yeah, he accidentally gets a bit of a skin and goes, oops.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oops. Hey, that hurts. Be gentle. Gentle.
Do you I can't. All right, so we are there. We're done. Are you guys going to carry on any further? Have you picked out your outfits? I want you to clearly now explain your outfits for tomorrow.
So we'll spend the night together. The three of us.
Ah, shit.
The real Roofy pub.
When you feel it, you feel it.
Oh, okay, yeah, Viola, Wombella. Rylan says,
You want some fighter moonshine?
Yeah, make it double.
Timothy, you in?
Wait, what? What did you say?
Fighter moonshine. We make our own drink here.
Yeah, alright, sure. Bottoms up.
So what happens next is that we enter a montage of a fashion show where everyone's trying on different outfits. Rylan pops the cork on a bottle of homemade liquor, and before long, the wardrobe room is spinning in a haze of fabric and sweat. Wombella twirls in a gold-feathered cap. Timothy struts in a full leather harness. Rylan rocks a gladiator kilt and nothing else.
Boy, I'm excited for this.
The liquor flows, music from nowhere plays, and suddenly, the three goblins from the showers show up. There's laughter and steam and a lot of hands. Rylan and Wombella get close. Then Timothy gets closer. Then somehow the goblins are involved and no one remembers inviting them.
Come on, fighter's code. We need a ball.
Armor clinks and towers fall, and the scene fades out.
Oh man, did you roofie me?
Just one at a time, please.
Back at the Roofy Inn, the mood is shifted. The tavern chatter fades as the collector locks eyes with Grizzly. No longer a Jack Russell, but now towering in his full muscular glory. A barmaid stops mid-pour. Bystanders stare, shocked, confused, and a little more than intrigued. Is that your friend?
Who's talking?
The old man.
To me.
To you. Yes.
No, again, with the friend comment. Is it somebody I know? Yes. Is it my friend? Not likely.
Bruce goes, yeah, family can't be friends, man. Get your hands off me.
Look at you. You made it out alive.
Yeah, and I said, get your hands off me, you dirty ape.
Oh, I see you would like to be a henchman for me. Yes.
Then Viola stands up, turns to the collector and like, not likely, mate. He's my henchman.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Grizz looks around in shock, being like, motherfucker, she actually said that.
Well, Grizzly, which is it? Me or her?
Yeah, who's it gonna be, Grizzly?
Grizz,
Keep your bitch on a lead.
oh.
Keep your old bitch on a lead.
Oh, Grizz goes, yo, Viola, yo, grab this plate of crystals. And he throws her the sack of crystals and he goes, you know what? I feel like the collector could really use one of these. I don't know what they do, but pretend like you're a big dog.
Viola's gonna grab one of the crystals and shove it up the collector's ass.
Which one?
What?
All right. You look at them on Instagram. You can either pick one specifically, or you can roll a d12.
Oh, please just roll a d12. That'd be so good.
I was just looking at him. Look at him on Instagram. So she runs up there and just jams it right up there in the collector.
All right, I just roll it. All right. I got a 4.
Oh, is that the fiery crystal? Or is that fiery ass?
How do you know what they do?
Aaron's got a list of it.
Roll an attack.
Now, for fuck's sake, I don't want an attack. I just 17. It's fine. 17. It's all good.
Okay.
Please tell me it gives him severe diarrhea or something.
So you shove the number 4 crystal
Describe it.
up the collector's ass.
It doesn't go up easy, just so you know. It's force.
Hang on. I really was actually hoping to have the collector around for a long time.
Oh no! You can't kill him. You can't kill him.
Yeah. This is too good. Too good.
Don't make him literally call me a bitch and fight me. What do you think is going to happen? I kill people now.
Yeah, she literally has the highest kill rate out of all of us. And you made the best NPC character fight Viola.
I'm a cold-blooded killer now.
She literally jumps to, like, just straight killing you, you know?
Oh, you'll find out. When you're a parent, you don't have time to fuck around, okay?
It's just like if it was any other crystal.
Oh no!
What's number 4?
Hang on, I'm finding it. I planned this a long time ago. Ben just never even looked at it, so I did the Instagram post just so he would use it.
Yeah, this is exactly why I did it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use that in this episode.
Okay.
Bye, collector.
So that's just the exploding crystal. And
it's up his ass.
the collector just explodes. So you shove the crystal up his ass and he goes, oh my! And then for one last time you hear it and he just blows up in the tavern and his blood and guts just fly everywhere.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's fucking. That's too good.
Viola's going to turn to Chris and be like, fuck, probably needed that crystal for something else.
Yeah, like escaping.
He could have used that to blow out a hole in the wall and escaped.
No, he had to explode his arm.
Chris is covered in, like, human remains and goes, what the fuck? So Viola, like, slid over there and just jammed it right up his ass, and then it just immediately just blew up.
And Viola takes another kill.
I pull up my sleeve and I do a tally on my arm like Ben's girlfriend's, but mine's for kills.
And Grizz whips up his sleeve and goes, whoa, you got more than me.
Okay, so the tavern is dead silent. What was once a lively, chaotic inn is now covered in blood and guts. Chunks of the collector drip from the ceiling beams. Everyone's staring at Viola and Grizzly. No one's screaming yet, but they're all thinking the same thing. Did that just really happen?
Ben, there's an opportunity here for us to get soldiers in our crew.
Yeah, let's get some henchmen.
Otherwise, we could threaten them. with more exploding crystals.
Well, I'm just literally standing there because he was holding me by the scruff, right? And
His
then
arm's still attached, but nothing else.
covered in blood and all sorts. So Grizzly's just standing there a little bit like, what the fuck? While the collector's hands are still, just on Grizzly's throat and the remains of him have just blown up, Grizzly just looks at the henchman and just kind of smiles, but you know how it's like just the teeth and they're really bright, and when it's like really dark and you turn off the light.
So he's doing like blackface right now.
With blood. I didn't want to say it. Yeah.
Ah, cool. Cut.
That's not creepy at all.
Okay.
And he's just side staring and
Okay. And Viola, whereabouts are you?
2 steps back from this. Just enough not to get completely covered in shit.
Okay, Viola. As the silence lingers and the smell of blood starts to settle, you look down. There, resting perfectly upright in the center of the viscera, is the collector's butt plug. But it doesn't lie still. It pulses. Slow, measured. As if syncing with a heartbeat that doesn't belong to anything living. Intricate glyphs dance across its surface. Not merely magical, but sentient. Twisting and shifting when you try to focus.
Viola's going to grab a napkin from the table, grab the butt plug, and pocket it for later.
Gotcha. All right.
Cool. I'm not going to try using his butt plug, just for reference.
I'm just saying, you have it now. You can put it on your character sheet or whatever. All right.
She'll put it in her character.
And so there was a couple of things that I was going to go with this, which is either the guys that he was trying to impress, he already impressed, and now they're mad at you, or they don't care, or they are afraid, I think, of you.
That sounds like the most likely.
Yeah, should we? Yeah, because weren't they plotting like with the collector?
Well, the collector was like, so, would you like to be one of my henchmen? I'm in the market for new henchmen. Don't ask me what happened to my last henchman. And then he exploded. And so that's where they are.
What if they were his like cousins and stuff who he never really sees, only once a year? I am his cousin.
And the next character, instead of the collector, he'll be the gatherer.
Yeah.
I am the gatherer. His catchphrase is, oh dear.
Well, all right.
They're related.
The last thing I want is more battles right now, especially when it's just Ben and I. We need Kia.
Grizzly's standing there like, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck was that?
Viola's just going to turn around to everybody and be like, see, that's what happens when you call me a bitch. Anybody else want to call me a bitch in here?
Can you get Viola to roll intimidation so they don't say anything or something?
Do you have my character sheet open? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about
What
it.
did you roll?
7.
Okay, so suddenly the tension snaps. The 3 rough-looking strangers the collector had been speaking to stand up fast, chairs scraping loudly against the blood-slick floor. In unison, they draw their weapons.
Bruce goes, it wasn't us. We were like, what? And then he just exploded.
It's true. It's true. He was just complaining about how he felt like exploding. I don't know what happened. I got up to help him. I'm a mother, a caring mother. I got up to help him, and he just exploded.
One woman nearby is like crying. So
This is why I don't go out anymore. This happened last time when you took me out.
She's so sick of people getting exploded at Roofy Tavern. It's ridiculous.
You should do a little cutaway that says like, hey, babe, no, there's going to be no explosions tonight. Trust me.
Babe, I promise no explosions tonight, all right?
On the blackboard out the front, it's like, tonight, explosion free.
it's got a thing where it's like 6 days since explosion. Like,
It's got a staff member just rubbing it out like, not again, with 0.
Okay, so what happens next? From across the tavern, a voice shouts out, "Oi, can't you read?" The bartender, half crouched behind the bar, levels a crossbow with the confidence of someone who's done this before. He jerks his thumb toward the no explosion sign, now dripping with blood, but still clearly legible.
Fuck Viola.
Okay, before you guys go any further, I have so many more of these exploding crystals, and I will shove one up every single person's ass in this building if you continue. Okay, now I just want to sit down with my old friend who's not going to rape me and finish my dinner.
Grizzly's looking around. Me points to him like, oh, okay.
If you say
Not
so.
you, Grizzly, the old guy that stuck his finger in your mouth.
The room holds its breath. The three-armed strangers begin to move, slow and deliberate, spreading out, weapons drawn and eyes locked on Viola, preparing to roll for initiative. But the bartender raises his crossbow, takes aim, and fires. Viola, you barely register it before it's already there. A blur of wood and steel hurtling toward your face, and then silence. The arrow stops, frozen in midair. Mere centimeters from your eye. Your vision sharpens and you see it. The old man.
Oh, God.
Arm fully extended, fingers clenched tight around the arrow. He caught it. Not magically, not with a spell, just with his hand.
Holy fuck.
Stay close to me.
Oh, we got Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He reaches up and pulls back his hood. Chairs creak as people lean in. A mug drops somewhere near the back. Even the three-armed strangers hesitate. The bartender, wide-eyed.
Yeah. Let us leave now, and there won't be any more problems.
Grizz is going to probably see that they're outnumbered and slowly walk with the old man, but he's still got the collector's arms, hands around his neck.
That's rigor mortis has already set in, and it's kind of stuck there. You can't even untry it.
Yeah.
The room is frozen. No one dares speak. The bartender, his jaw slack, hands motionless beside the now empty crossbow. He finally finds his voice, though it comes out quieter now, edged with disbelief.
The knights won't be far away. You best move quick.
The old man, Viola, and Grizzly begin to back away. Slow, steady steps, eyes still locked on the stunned crowd. They slip out through the tavern doors, leaving the blood, the silence, and the tavern full of shaken witnesses behind.
Oh, Aaron, it starts raining as well, and we're like,
Well, I guess we'll have to find somewhere else to stay tonight. That's quite unfortunate.
we have to break into this barn,
Good lord.
sleeping on the hay.
A barn. No, we've already done a barn. Give me something else.
Well, this guy's pretty well Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Let's go to the sewer.
There's not many places for us to go. I know a place. And he opens up the drain and goes, "You first."
Viola's had enough. She just jumps straight in.
Yeah, Grizz goes, oh, I can't smell any worse, so jumps in.
The trio drop into the sewer, but it's not what you expect. Sure, it smells like a sewer, but beyond the muck and runoff is something else. A hidden underworld, carved out and claimed. Old sofas, string lights, and the gutted shell of a carriage turned into a bar sit beneath the massive curved tunnel ceiling. Posters for old arena fights are plastered over the walls, half rotted and curling. The old man lights a campfire in a barrel, casting flickering light across makeshift bunks, scavenged furniture, and a pile of weapons propped up in the corner. This isn't just a sewer, it's a hideout, a refuge, a whole secret life just beneath the city's feet.
This is where I go sometimes to think. Also, there are some Ninja Turtles down here.
Okay, and then can we go to sleep now?
Yes. Good night.
And don't rape me.
Grizz is going to go clean himself up with whatever water he can find.
It's not clean water.
The night settles over the hideout like a blanket. The sounds of the city above fade into a low, distant hum. Somewhere down the tunnel, water drips in a steady rhythm. Viola, exhausted, drifts into a deep, dreamless sleep. Grizzly, now back in human form, curls up near one of the old couches, eyes finally closing. Time passes, the camp grows still. Roll perception.
17.
Your eyes flick open. There's movement, not the sounds of a rat or the wind, but footsteps, soft and deliberate. In the flickering light of the dying barrel fire, you see the old man, hunched near Viola's pack, his fingers moving slowly through her belongings. And it's pretty clear, you know he's searching for the crystal the one he's been after the whole time.
Well, can I swap out the crystal from one of the bag ones?
And just see if he knows.
Viola, just roll a perception.
15. I don't have my character sheet. I don't know if I've got extra.
All right, so here's what happens. You hear him awake, certainly not trying to rape you.
No, Aaron, have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles been like, yo, old man, what's going on? Are you coming with us later on? We got this banging party. And then he goes, Michelangelo, fuck off.
Oh my god, you're all an abomination.
Cowabunga, dude.
Fuck off, I'm with someone. Oh, sorry, dude. You had to put a check on the door. Really, not now. Like, I'm trying to do a thing.
Yeah. And then they just skate off.
So delicious. Yeah, so while all that's happening...
Yeah. Viola, protect the crystal. Swap it out.
Yes, Viola is going to swap out one of the crystals that she thinks is not important and put the directional crystal back in the bag that he doesn't know about, I assume, or...
Yeah, give him the switcheroo.
All right, you'll have to be pretty quick, so I'm not going to say you get to, like, pick one. Just roll a d10.
A d10. 10. Viola just nods and switches the crystal and pretends to be asleep still.
Okay, so after the brief chaos of the Ninja Turtles' disruption, or whatever that was, the old man returns. He moves with care, his steps nearly silent on the damp floor, and he leans over Viola, eyes narrowing, watching her chest rise and fall, still asleep, or so he thinks. Slowly, he reaches into your bag, and he pulls out the crystal. And there are only 10 crystals left, and because you rolled a 10, he pulls out the large white one, cradling it with both hands. And he rolled an 11, so he can't quite make out the crystal in the dark light. He slides the crystal into his own bag, careful not to make any sound, and then he climbs into one of his beds, as if nothing had happened. Sunlight pours through the grimy windows of the arena's locker room, casting golden beams across the tiled floor and the scattered chaos within. Timothy, Wombella and Rylan slowly stir from a tangled pile of old cushions and cloaks. Costumes are thrown everywhere. They look disheveled, their hair matted, eyes squinting at the light like it's personally offended them. All around, other fighters and strangers grown back to life, slumped over benches, propped against walls, or face down in their own vomit. The entire locker room smells like sweat and liquor. It's clear everyone had a big night, but it's very blurry.
They're just sleeping in. They're like, oh, can I just do it tomorrow?
5 more minutes.
Yeah. And they're like opening the blinds like, no, you must be in the tournament today.
Yeah, wake up, pussies.
What happened last night?
They don't remember what they chose.
Yeah.
So Aaron,
oh, no.
you have to randomise what they're wearing.
Yeah, I like that idea. I'm going to go, oh, no, I don't. Wait, Rylan, do you remember much from last night? Because I'm blank. I remember what I picked to wear.
Timothy doesn't remember anything, but he knows his butt's really sore.
I was carrying Vaseline for him just in case. I offered him last night, but he didn't want it. So that's the consequence. He's pissed off.
Good morning, sweet one.
Good morning. Guess what? You have chlamydia today.
Aaron,
sharing the love.
It's a new power ability of hers. Add it to her spreadsheet.
She gives them chlamydia, yes.
Just kidding, chlamydia.
Did you say we have chlamydia?
Yes, so.
Wow, what happened last night?
So maybe everyone got involved last night. Everyone got involved. Everyone is itchy.
I thought I washed you in the shower.
The chlamydia doesn't go away if you wash someone. Like, it's not
what do you mean?
Like that.
Help, someone. She's infected all of everyone.
Oh, God. So here's some symptoms for chlamydia, by the way. There's unusual vaginal discharge, a burning sensation while urinating, fever, and scrotal pain and swelling.
Scrotal pain.
So that just goes around the whole room.
I guess we've got it for life.
Well, how did you feel about that, Timothy? Can you fight with chlamydia?
Hold on, is it curable? I can't. We need antibiotics. Is what we need.
I was
so.
just looking at Kia's sheet, and she's got an ability here called Bark Skin, which I assume is actually chlamydia. 'Cause it says, you touch a willing creature, can be performed on self, and its skin takes on a rough bark-like appearance until the spell ends. The target's AC rises to 16.
Just chlamydia now.
Oh, that's
They've
classic.
got chlamydia armor, but the AC
fantastic.
rises, but their hit points go down daily.
It's not bark. Our skin is just
not
swollen.
bark. Rough.
It's an infection.
That's fantastic.
I can't believe you killed the collector.
Maddie, I can't believe you did that.
I'm running out of voices.
He made me. He made me. He literally called me a bitch.
Yeah, I love how you had to just roll a 4 and get the worst one out of all of them.
I can't believe, she got...
It was the only one that would have killed him. The only one.
Are you serious?
I wouldn't have picked that one if I picked, like Ben said, I would have picked number 2 because that one looked like it was easy to go up his arsehole.
That was a total The Boys moment. You know what I mean? Like...
If you've listened to this part of the episode, you're a legend. Thank you so much. We've officially launched our Patreon, which means that if you ever wanted to support the show and help not one but 2 brand new babies with drop-kick parents, yep, both Ben and Maddie are about to have babies separately. Don't panic, they're not. Gross. But somehow now we've decided that this is the perfect time to just do more podcasting. So if you really want to help us keep this going, join the Jack Pack on Patreon. You'll get access to our Discord, after-show recordings, shout-outs and episodes, NPC and item submissions, and whatever else you can come up with, we're open to it all. But of course, if Patreon's not your thing, that's cool too. We've made it this far on your emotional support alone. So if you're vibing the show, please follow us on Instagram, leave us a 5-star rating, drop a comment, share it with a mate, give it the thumbs up, subscribe, do whatever you got to do on the platform you're using. Seriously though, thank you. We started this with no clue where it was going, and that hasn't really changed, but we're having an amazing time figuring it out. And it's all thanks to you, the listeners. We'll see you next episode. They'll be releasing every 4 weeks. Sorry for the delay, but we need to make room for our after show recordings. But again, if you are a Patreon, I will release the episode as soon as I've finished, which could be less than 4 weeks. Sometimes. Maybe. It's a lot of work, but that's why I'm so appreciative. Thanks again, guys. Take care. Stay safe. See you in 4 weeks. Love you all. Peace.